Hey guys, welcome back to another Deepwoken video. So, as you can see by the obvious character and the title of this video, I'm going to basically be showing you guys my Alucard build along with some Chime clips and just basically the Deepwoken Alucard build. I know I've seen like I think two other Alucard builds on YouTube, and to be fair, I don't think there's enough Alucard builds out there, so here you are with another one. It's honestly pretty good. The only thing the drip is missing, as you all can tell, is the hat, because I can't find any good Alucard hats. So if you guys have some good hair IDs that I can use instead, please let me know. I will also pin the comments so that people can also take this hair ID. But to start off the drip, we have the Adventurer cloak that you can easily get from like Duke, and I've dyed it red, which is very fitting for like Alucard's coat. And we've also got the Duelist attire, as you can see, which was like the closest fit for Alucard. It's a bit pixely, but you guys can just see it pretty much. And for the glasses, I actually got this from another slot, but let me just find a name for you. So the name of those glasses is the Red Aristocrat glasses. I think it's easy to obtain this by like C2. I'm not really sure where. Maybe the Summer Isle or Minus Landing, one of them. But again, I'm not too sure we can get them because I've had these on an old slot for like a long time. But yeah, there's also these guns with Curse of the Bloodthirsty, because obviously we're using the blood attunement. So what Curse of the Bloodthirsty does is that it takes away your opponent's blood when you M1 them and stuff, which is very very good when you're using blood, because that's what blood does. You definitely want to get the Blood Wisp, because this regens your blood over time, and to keep this Blood Wisp for like pretty much forever, you want to have 3 Eon Longsons and 3 Eternal. I've only got 2 Eternal, but just get 3 Eternal Longsons on it. And then after, these are all the monsters that I picked, so I'm gonna just give a showcase of each of them. And honestly, by the clips that I'm gonna just show y'all in the like later in the video, you guys are gonna see why this build is actually pretty OP. So I also got the Exhaustion Strike. Pardon me if some of the levels, I mean the monsters are not leveled up yet, because I just didn't have enough notes for them all. But I'm just gonna go through all the mantras first. So first off we have Vicious Descent. So, I don't know, there's really nothing much to upgrade this one yet, as of yet anyways, but this is how it looks like. So, it is a guard break, and it does knock your opponent down, a lot like Metal Kick from Iron Sink. And then we have Crimson Surge. So what this does is, this one actually has really good range. It might not look like it, but this has really good range. And if you do this, like, say your enemy's like around here, right? And you're like here, and you do it, it will uppercut them and it will definitely land. I'm just gonna show you again from a different perspective. Y'all can see even like kinda just throws out stuff. It's really good. I definitely recommend taking that, along with the first one obviously. And the third move is a grab. So I might need to just go to enemies just to show you all the mantras, so y'all get a better idea. Okay, so I'm just gonna test it. So the second move looks like this, pretty much. Yep, just kill both of them, pretty easy. And I want to show the next move. I just gotta find more bandits. Okay, so the third move is a grab, pretty much a rush and a grab is how it looks like. So I'm gonna let the NPC get a bit closer. But that's how it looks like. I would advise getting like a bloodless on it, because it's pretty good. It's good posture. The next move is Blood Orb. If you want to use a multiplying spark on this one of this moves for sure. So this is how it looks like. If without multiplying, it would just shoot one, but this is with multiplying, so, and it's a very quick shot. So Exhaustion Strike looks like this, pretty much. So Vine Tendrils looks like this. You gotta be close enough. Grabs your opponent to you a bit like that. It's pretty good. There's also a move called Scarlet Cyclone, one of my favorites to be honest. It's very good. You want to put multiplying on that as well, and it will shoot 3 tornadoes. As you can see, that is very OP, very nice. I'm just gonna let it get back up so I can show the last move. Okay, so what Blood Curdle does is, pretty much it is blockable, but the thing is, why this move is very good is that it's very hard to time, right, to, defend yourself against it. And in general, it's just very good freestyle. Okay, so Blood Curdle looks like this. You grab to your opponent, and it does a bunch of damage like that. I'm just gonna don't my bad to I'm not gonna the guy's a bit scared. Okay, I'm just gonna like put a campfire for him. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much all the moves I've got. I'm now gonna basically go through every talent of the build, as well as I'm just gonna show the build up here. So take a screenshot if you know the stats really quick, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you all the talents since I see that's all the mantras that I've picked for this build. A crucifixion would match this build, but in terms of how good the mantras are, I just went through things that were like more broken. For example, you could replace, crucifixion for something else just to fit the Alucard theme if you want, but I chose like blood orb over it because people have told me that blood orb is a lot better. So you can do whichever suits you best. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through the talents that you're gonna need pre-shrine and then post-shrine, just so that it's simple for the new players that want to make this build. Okay, so let's see. So as you can see by agility, since your agility will be like this, you can get condition runner before or after shrine. It doesn't matter. As in the build, 25 will just stay. You also want to get carnival will be after shrine. Perseverance, all these bashing talents will also be pre-shrine, some of them, but you can get like perseverance. The most important one that you want to get is 54 34 shield and 30 willpower, so that one can only be gotten after shrine because you're gonna go willpower after. And you got like these talents. Obviously all the blood talents will be after shrine because you're gonna only be 10 blood pre-shrine, and you're gonna want to get charm caster pre-shrine, by the way. Spine cutter can be gotten after shrine as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Exoskeleton to the finish need to be gotten pre-shrine, because this build, the way I made it, is that you have less fortitude after than before. I know you can maybe fix the build a bit around if you want to have more fortitude. I kind of just messed it up, so I had to like fix it up. And the build is really good. Like I've got let me show you. I've got 505 health, which for me I consider that really good. I don't know if people might just want to get more health. You can obviously if you have a better HP than me, but my HP, I've got like really good elemental resistance, but my physical resistance is a bit mid, I guess. But like I've got good posture, I've got still a pretty good build. So want to get neuroplasticity, which is I think you can get this like pre-shrine with charisma or after shrine with willpower. It doesn't matter too much, pretty easy to get. This is the 95 blood talent. It is a legendary card, so you'll be getting this on the end of your build. If you don't get it from your cards, I would suggest using the Shrine of Chance to get it. It is very good, obviously. Landing blood red mantras on opponents with over 70% blood poison will give you slight temporary health. I think that you need to get like these like blood talents first. I'm not too sure, but just have a look at the talents, and in case you do, there you are. The golden tongue and snake oil are very like golden tongue is good. Snake oil is just very, you don't need it honestly, but it does give you more money if you want that. Sow and mend is a good blood talent, which I was just gonna show you what it does. So it's a talent. So when you press sow and mend, it basically uses a bit of your blood to do this to make you heal more or something like that. But it's very good for healing. As you can see, by the way, chat, you guys might be asking, like, if you don't know, you might be asking, how am I regenerating blood, right? Even though, obviously, say I spam all these, and when you miss, it does take blood and whatnot. As you can see, my bar just goes down. The answer to this is very simple. As I said in the beginning, get your blood wisp and make it last longer with what I've got on it, obviously. So here we go. Again, there you go. So this is what you need to make it last longer, right? So as you can see, my blood goes up because of the wisp. This is why if you're making this build, if you're making any blood build in general, right? Blood is broken, that is true. Alright? It will mess your opponent up really bad. But it's gonna mess you up if you don't have the wisp. Like you could genuinely be cooked. If you're fighting another blood user and you don't have a blood wisp, I'm just saying chances are you're probably gonna be losing, not them. But yeah, hopefully that makes more sense. Um, but yeah, in general, the blood talents are very good. The blood talents that enable poison as well are also really good because it acts up on your enemy's hunger and thirst, which is crazy. So all the bars get messed up. It's honestly just really insane. And when you're fighting them, when they're like in the pool of blood, which is just very good to have and stuff. Say they were like in the pool of the blood that you done. You can actually see how much poison they've got, like how much resist, like how much they're being affected by it. You guys will see this later on in my Chime match that I'm gonna just put in the video. It's honestly really good, pretty damn good honestly. It's just too OP. I have to say, Blood is definitely overpowered. But I honestly kind of like it. Maybe it's just because this build is just really fun. I know this build is probably mostly S holding, but hey, I'm using guns, and it's still a pretty broken build. So yeah, I'd recommend this build if you wanna just be brainer than Chime really. Okay, so uh, just gonna go through the rest of the talents really quick. Speed Demon, very good to have. Showstopper, you wanna get this pre-shrine, it's very good. By the way, just one thing to note for people who don't know, if you guys are getting the obviously pre-shrine talents, if you get 20 strength, do not get Bulldozer. It will lock you out of Dazing Finisher, which is better. You want to get Dazing Finisher, you want to burn Bulldozer, but you want to take Showstopper. That will not stop you from getting conditions. So you're fine with that, just make sure you don't. You also want to get good Charisma talents. Obviously, you're going to get this with Dazing, obviously, but just letting that know. And yeah, bro, like, that's pretty much all the talents of the build. I don't think I've missed out anything else of the build, really. Again, chat, if you guys have a better Alucard hair ID, please let me know. I will pin the comment. And so I would really appreciate it as well, because I just want to get like a hair ID with the hat. Because I've been forced to be using this hat and it's like not accurate. It doesn't look bad, right? But the hair goes through and it's just not accurate. This is just not Alucard, chat. It's just not Alucard. So I've just been using the build like this for now, which doesn't look bad, but you guys can comment if you guys want to. But yeah, one more thing, unlike the other build here, as you can see I went 57 fortitude. What I would say is this. So as you can see my stats here are different. I made them different. I improved it. What I did instead is I went 100 blood rend in case a talent with blood rend comes out. Even if it doesn't, from 95 to 100 not much changes. Just 100 makes you do more blood damage, which is very good. I went 75 because obviously the alloy dawn shots take you 75 to equip. And alloyed is going to be better than regular dawn shots, so you're going to want it alloyed. And I also went, for my last 2 points, I basically went on intelligence to get 5. This is for the talent nullifying clarity. I don't think I have it yet. I do not, but I'll get it with knowledge later. But you want to get that, pretty good talent. And yeah, that actually covers up everything from the build, from the mantras, from everything you really need to know. Now I'm going to move on to like 2 Chime matches, and you guys will just see how OP this build is and just how broken it is, really. Just by watching those 2 clips, you guys can let me know if you like the build. You guys can also let me know if it's a broken build. In general, I think it's pretty broken, it's pretty busted. It's pretty good though, and it is very fun. So if you guys like it, feel free to make it, improve it as you want. And yeah, that's really gonna be all I have to say, all I have to really show about this build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Um, yeah, Chime is just broken with blood. Honestly, blood has just taken over as the most brain-dead achievement now, but definitely very fun. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video.